Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to look at this Yamaha CS-5. I picked this up this weekend in a garage sale, so I'm not going to disclose how much I bought it for, but I can say that it was very reasonable for this 1970s synthesizer from Yamaha. I always say Yamaha with my Spanish accent, but it's Yamaha. My wife was correcting me today. So what I know is the external side, you can bring an external source, right? And this will be the trigger level for that. So on the back, you will see a connector for that. So if you bring an external source, you can bring it directly here, bypass all of that, and control it here with a mixer volume. And then it will go directly to the voltage controller filter. So you are able to use your filter cutoff, the resonance, and then we'll go directly to this initial level just for the output. And so you have to be like that, or you just bring it down to noise. And if we have this down here, we can hear some noise. Give me some noise. There you go. So that's the external side there. We're not gonna go to the LFO yet, but we're going to move directly to the one oscillator that you can find in this CS-5. So this will be the tuning. Right now I have it there. And I got this fancy chord tuner. There you go. So we're getting a C right now. So yeah, it's actually not to the 0. It has a little bit of tuning problems, but that's fine. As long as I have these, I'm good to go. So yeah, then you can select the fit. So how low you want it to be, the octave, right? So actually you can get quite high. Oh, I don't know if you guys can hear that. And then very low. Right, so right now we only looking at this sawtooth oscillator right now. And then if we bring that down, we can bring square. And then we can mix both of them together. So you can do that, and then you can just select different kind of levels for it, right? The LFO is the amount of LFO that you want to send. I mean, the amount of signal that you want to send to your LFO, but we're not gonna get there yet. And the portamento. And then your PWM. Basically modulation for the oscillator. Okay, so far so good. So then we play with our voltage controller filter on this section over here. The sweep, and then you have 3 options: the low pass filter, band filter, and a high filter, which is not so great. I mean, there's not much going on there. That's the band pass filter, and then the high filter. This is your EG depth. So we're just gonna bring it down to low pass filter. So we got some resonance there. So we wanted to get some kind of bassline sound. The attack time. Right? And then decay time. From 0 decay to sustain level 2. It actually has quite a bit of sustain decay time too. And release time, which is quite intensive. In this case, we're just gonna bring that down a little bit, this down and then this up, so we can have some sort of bass sound. Now we're gonna go to the LFO section. So you have three different ways to do this, right? So basically we're sending signal to this LFO, and this will be the speed, right, from slow to fast. And then you can have basically a sine wave and a sawtooth, and this is something like random, which is actually super cool. So that's just the LFO basically playing right now, and I'm not pressing any keys. Now I am. So you can come out with some super cool sounds, but you really have to like know how to mix it well here to come out with something interesting and usable. Yeah, so if you don't want to bring the LFO, just bring everything down there, and basically you're just playing with your oscillator pack again. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And of course you have your pitch bend here, which is not a wheel, so it's just like this is kind of tough actually in this one. I have to lubricate it a little bit more. I don't know if it's like a step fader. I think should be smoother. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna put some more lubricant on that. You can get some super cool sounds, very deep also. I love the fact that it goes to 64 feet, so you can get some very deep, low-end bass sounds, as you can hear at the beginning of the video. So I totally recommend it, and this is a keeper. I'm not selling this one. I always say that, and I end up selling it anyways. Yeah, that's it. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time.